Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a Valentine's bonus reading for the sign of Sagittarius. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus placements, so please check out the other available videos on the channel for the Valentine's bonus, as this will be a how does your love interest feel about you reading. So this will be specifically for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. So check out the other available videos in those particular placements or for your other placements to get a more rounded idea of what could be happening for Valentine's. Now, Valentine's could be the week leading up to it, it could be the weekend, or also Valentine's Day as well. So whenever you come across this Valentine's reading is where it's most likely going to resonate for you. So this will be slightly different compared to what I usually do, guys, as it's a bonus reading. So everything you need to know about myself and the channel is down in the description box below. So we're going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot today and just these set of cards compared to what I usually do. So if you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there is a donation link now available. So thank you to those who have already donated and thank you to those who are thinking of donating. So let's get into this. How does your love interest feel about you for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know? What do you need to know? I feel like that was an additional card, so I'll take that. Oh, the cards are a bit jumpy. Oh, Page of Cups. And then the Judgment. Wow. So you could be dealing with, this is like, I would say this is Sagittarius card with the Judgment or fire energy. And we also have Leo. So you could be dealing with a fellow Leo. There is someone around you who wants to have a reconciliation or a second chance here. And they're going to come out with the blue here with the Wheel of Fortune. Very shockingly, very surprisingly. Maybe to even apologize or to take you out or to do something, but we'll get some more cards out on the table, obviously, guys. So this is very exciting. So this is most likely someone from the past wanting to come back into your life. What else is happening here for Sagittarius, please? Yep, the Fool. You could be dealing with an Aries here. Somebody's making plans on how to come forward towards you in relation to love. They want you and them to have a brand new start. If you didn't have the best of starts beforehand, because I'm picking up on this apology or reconciling or forgiveness or a second chance, what have you, I feel like this person wants to pull out all the stops, as it were, to make sure that you understand that they are deeply sorry for whatever it is that they've done. Oh my gosh, as I say that with the Five of Cups coming out, this person's very sad and very regretful. I'm getting, yeah, very, very remorseful. Potentially if they rejected you or rejected your offer from the past, this person really wants to make it right. I feel like the apology that they want to give to you is very sincere, and they know that they hurt you a great deal because they have love for you here for the King of Cups. Yeah, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have a Cancerian energy come out with the High Priestess. You could be dealing with a very strong soulmate connection here, or potentially a past life connection with this person. They are very stressed and having sleepless nights on the idea that you and this person haven't been moving forward and having an equal give and take connection. And I feel like predominantly the reason why you haven't been having equal give and take is because this person may not necessarily have put in effort to do with the connection in the past, and I feel like they want to prove it to you now, that they are now ready to build with the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles I'm getting. This person wants you to know that you can trust them, that your connection with each other is safe, it's secure, that they're loyal to you, and they do feel this love and this connection, you know, with the Six of Cups. This person has a lot of fond memories of you and you and their situation. They miss you, I'm getting. And also this person feels that you are a past life connection. They feel this, just sense this feeling, this sense of like passion. They miss your friendship. This person's nervous though with the Nine of Wands because they want victory and success with you here, but they haven't shown it to you yet. Pisces energy with the Moon, that they want to reconcile, that they want to balance your situation with your card, Sagittarius energy with Temperance. This person feels that you and them are meant to have more in relation to this connection. They didn't necessarily see it in the past, but they are recognizing that now. This person has respect for you. There is a mutual love between the two of you, but they didn't necessarily show their feelings in the past. That all they can see is you and them together. And this person may be very different from your usual type, or you may be different from their usual type, but I feel like this person loves that, or you love that about them. There's something very different about you both. I'm getting this sense of duality. You could be really focusing on yourself as of right now. You may be happy single, working on your career, working on your finances. You know, you may have felt relatively disappointed from this previous connection, or may have felt disappointed that if new love was going to come into my life, like, is it going to be the same as what it was before, or is it actually going to be, you know, really promising and a different experience I'm getting? So you may have been a little bit unsure about whether to pursue love, you know, take a chance on love because of the past. I feel like you may have been a bit shy to the idea of letting your guard down, or expressing your love to other people, or being available, as it were. Like, you could be in hermit mode as of right now, or you've been kind of isolating yourself, potentially staying in, not going out to social events, focusing on your career, maybe your spirituality, maybe you're going through the dark night of the soul, or potentially your person has. And so therefore now they're understanding what this connection is, and you know, you were most likely in this person's life for a reason. And I feel like this person is now recognizing that they have hurt you, and that you most likely been the wounded warrior in this whole situation, and now they want to turn it around and make it work with you. So you could live at a distance from this person as well, which could make some sort of difficulties with you and this person connecting. But they definitely feel emotionally and physically distant from you, but they really don't want that to be the case. This really hurts their heart with the fact that they're away from you. They do feel this sense of pain and trauma with you being not most likely in contact with one another, and they're trying to plan on how to bring you into their world, I'm getting. Yeah, they're trying to figure out on how to bring you into their world, because they are wondering of what could have been from the past, and potentially are feeling relatively shy as of right now as well to turn things around and make it right with you. They may have thought that the relationship you know, was dead and gone. That's why they feel this remorse, this sadness. So let's look into this Page of Cups. I want to find out what's going on with this Page of Cups here. They're dealing with a lot of anxiety as of right now, and potential emotional turmoil about the decisions that they've made in their life. If potentially they juggled you and someone else and they were a bit of a player in the past, I feel like this person's also concerned that if they come back into your life to be more serious with you, that you're not going to take them seriously because of what happened before. So they worry about this a lot. It's a heavy burden on their back, I'm getting. Okay. So why is the Page of Cups here, please? They want to take you out. They want to sweep you off your feet. If you haven't been on a date before, they want to take you out on a first date. They want to go out of their way to please you, to show to you that they are willing to put in the effort. Why is the Page of Cups here for Sagittarius, please? Yeah. Seven of Wands, King of Swords. This person wants to communicate to you properly and say that they're ready to fight and protect for this connection, and that other people may have been interfering. That's why they haven't come forward towards you yet with some sort of solid commitment, or like to even just have this follow through on your connection. Yeah, look at that, King and Queen of Swords. This person knows that you would get on very well together, and that you most likely have been on the same page for quite some time in relation to your feelings to one another, but they most likely denied the feelings that they had for you, rather than being as open and honest and expressing the love and the feelings that they have. like you most likely did for them. Like you shown like this sense of transparency, but they didn't give you the same sense of transparency. This person may feel a bit out of the cold as of right now because you set firm boundaries with them and said, look, I'm not going to pursue a connection with you or even a friendship or a love relationship until you kind of get your apology, as it were. You may have not actually physically said this to this person, but that's the impression I'm getting, that they kind of know that in order for you and them to have some sort of union or reunion with one another, that they're the ones that are going to have to step up to the plate, as it were, and communicate some sort of truth. They definitely want to protect the connection because they've been in deep thought about it for quite some time, especially if you've been away from each other. This person is more likely to be in their headspace rather than their heart space, so they may have difficulty with, you know, showing their more sensitive side. You may be, you know, unsure if this person actually has a sensitive side because they could come across as very masculine. Obviously reading energy here rather than gender or sex, guys, so obviously take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. Why is the Fool here for Sagittarius? Thank you. Knight of Swords. Yeah, look at that. We just saw the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and now we see the Queen of Pentacles. We saw the King of Swords with the Queen of Swords. So this person knows that you are meant to have something more substantial between the two of you, and they've recognized this new truth, and that's why they want to have a brand new beginning with you. They most likely want to dive in and have a deeper commitment with you. This person could be single as of right now, or potentially they have children, but they know on some sort of level at some point you and them were meant to be here with the Wheel of Fortune. And they know that you're not going to settle for less, but if they are to have anything with you, then they have to come correctly, I'm getting. They have to come correctly. Anything else for this Fool here? They want you and them to have fun, because I feel like you've both taken this connection very seriously, because there has been difficulties. Look, Ace of Swords. This person's going to speak their truth. They're stressed because look at this. With the Capricorn energy to do with the devil, they could have been dealing with the Capricorn, or potentially they want to say to you, look, this truth is that I may have had third-party situations, or I've been hurt during this other separation, but I didn't come forward towards you because I still had some sort of unhealthy ways about myself, or there may have been some sort of codependencies or addictions, or more lusty type of behaviour, or more casual relationships that this person was used to, and then you came into their life and potentially you set boundaries with them. Look, this person could have a lot of deep love for you here and a lot of passion. I'm not necessarily feeling that this is just a predominantly lust-based connection, but I feel like this person was used to putting on a particular front because they didn't want to get their emotions hurt, so they came across as very stern. I'm getting non-emotional, but when you came into this person's life, they kind of more tapped into their emotions, and they were like, oh my gosh, what's this? And then if you kind of left their life, or if you stopped talking with each other, or things didn't feel the same for some sort of reason, they feel really bad and sad about that. So they want to communicate to you that they may have had some sort of difficulties, and maybe even third parties, where they may have indulged with other people or other situations that predominantly they knew that wasn't right for them, but they kind of didn't know of anything different at the time, I'm getting. They didn't know what true love was, or what love was really, until you kind of like crossed paths with this person. What can we get for the Five of Cups? Because they feel really, really down. They potentially may have lied to you. Yeah. This person was selfish with the Knight of Pentacles. Look how there was a block. There was a block because this person's trying to change their ways. They want to move your connection forward, but they know that they didn't put in the effort in the past, and they regret not doing that, okay? So I'm not taking reversals today, but as that was kind of flying into reverse, you know, I'm going to read it that way. But This person actually wants to show to you that they are dependable when they come back around for this union or reunion or reconciliation with the Judgment card, for this asking of forgiveness. Yeah, this person regrets because they could have been used to kind of sex without love. I'm gonna put it out there with this Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles looking like it wanted to come out in reverse. They could have been very used to casual relationships and kind of one night stands and flings and what have you. Potentially, and you set boundaries with this person, saying, look, I don't know, you know, I'm getting, I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not someone that really does that. I'm not really interested in that. And you could have just said to this person straight, look, you know, I do have feelings for you. I do care about you deeply. But then maybe they just, out of habit and routine, I'm getting, were stuck in some sort of comfort zone where they kind of just had these other relationships and other situationships, I'm getting, with these people or friends with benefits. And maybe they regret, and they most likely regret, that they treated you that way, because there's actually a deeper soulmate connection between the two of you with the Six of Cups. Yeah, oh my gosh, with the Devil coming out, with the Ace of Wands, yeah. This person regrets that they were more in their shadow side, okay? They were more in their shadow side, but they had a lot of ego and pride, and potentially they felt a sense of enslavement to do with their own behaviours that they've always done. So, yeah, this person knew that they wanted something more with you, with the Queen of Pentacles, something long term. But maybe they felt like they couldn't offer you anything different at the time other than just kind of sex, rather than anything else. And you were like, well, no, I don't just want that. And I feel like this person wants to apologise because they actually have love for you here with the King of Cups. But intuitively you felt that all along, that this person had love for you and that they needed to close out an old cycle of their life if you and them were to be together and have a union, I'm getting. Why is the High Priestess here, please? The Sagittarius. That's too many, but this person's holding on to you. You know that this person's heart was blocked and that they had one-sided connections, and that most likely they took you for granted here. And that would have been really difficult to accept, to take on, obviously. Why is the High Priestess here, please, for Sagittarius? Yeah, potentially you may not necessarily know, no, these are secrets here, that if this person was tied up with a third party, with someone else here, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting a karmic ex or a karmic partner, someone they had a long-term connection with. Maybe to do with finances or to do with some sort of stability. Yeah, look, this other person could have had a whole other traditional connection with someone else. If not marriage, then maybe even just a long-term legal agreement. I'm getting common law marriage, or had a property together, or a mortgage together, or children together, or there was something there that you may have not necessarily known about and they kept it on the quiet because they felt trapped in their head about it. I'm getting this overall impression that they kind of had some sort of agreement with whoever they were living with or with to maybe even have an open relationship or an open marriage, or if that's not necessarily the case, then there was some sort of infidelity or cheating to do with that connection. But obviously we're more focused on this person and how they feel about you rather than what's going on elsewhere, because that's the kind of readings I do normally. This person is going to communicate to you out of the blue, and you know that most likely, you know that most likely they've had children with this other person, that they kept it quiet, but they stayed in something purely because of the children, and that there was some sort of drama, and I feel like you just stayed out of it. Maybe this person lied to you. I feel like this person's going to secretly communicate to you some sort of message. Oh my gosh, as I say that with the Eight of Wands. This person's going to send you a very impromptu text or a DM of sorts. But you may have to set your boundaries with this person because, you know, I feel like you're not just going to have a fling or be some sort of side piece or a mistress or what have you. Like, you actually have feelings for them and they have it for you. But they may not fully transitioned out as something else. But they're very passionate about you. Very passionate. They want to travel to see you for sure. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? Oh gosh, what's all that? Oh, I need to shuffle again. This person knows to not take you for granted. You've been very fair with this person, very fair. But they are definitely wanting your forgiveness. They're stressed with the Nine of Wands. Oh, Nine of Wands, wow, we've got Nine of Wands here. But they're very stressed and anxious, but they are having sleepless nights. Because all they can think about is having this wish fulfillment of you and them getting together. But they know that they've been the sole cause of whatever has been going on between you. They know that they want to invest in the connection, but there was some sort of deception in the past. Maybe they lied to themselves or potentially other people. Maybe other people were trying to prevent them closing an old cycle so that they could come forward towards you and leave. Look at that with the Six of Swords. Your person feels guided to come forward towards you and to express the love that they have for you and to say, look, I've reflected on the connection long enough. I realise that there has been, there's been difficulties on both sides and we've both been hurt, but I just kind of want to heal the connection. As I say that with the Star, Aquarius energy, this person wants to make you more of a priority in their life, and they want you and them to have a brand new start with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the Star. They want to heal what you have with another reconciliation card of Temperance, Sagittarius energy. They want to make it work with you. They want the victory with you and the long-term stability with you, with the Ten of Pentacles. They want to settle down and have a family. If they had that with someone else, then obviously they're realising if they had a house, it didn't feel like a home. They may have got a lawyer involved to close that out, but predominantly I feel that this person wants this love with you. They've gone through a spiritual awakening and they've recognised that they're now having to set boundaries with this third party if you and them are to have this spiritual union I'm getting, or reunion with one another. This person most likely has gone through the dark night of the soul in this recognition of self-healing and solitude in your separation, that you are actually a true pair with the Hangman, Pisces energy, Virgo energy, with the Hermit. They've had an enlightenment that there's the love between the two of you, that what you have between each other can't be denied, and they need to get the courage, the confidence and the strength to approach you to make it work. But they know most likely they got other people who are battling for your attention as of right now, because you most likely have options. And of course you may have options because this person hasn't made it known to you that they're interested, most likely. So what's the moon here, please? The moon for Sagittarius. What's this moon about? But there's been a lot of mystery towards your connection. But this person potentially dreams of you here. Look at that with the Hierophant. And then we've got the High Priestess. They see that you and them are meant to have some sort of spiritual union, but they didn't see that in the past. Look at that with the Two of Swords. It was hidden to them that the connection between you, the depth of what you actually had with one another, because they had to learn some sort of significant lessons. I'm getting some sort of karmic lesson, potentially to do with their behaviour, their actions. Look at that with the Wheel of Fortune. They had to learn their karma from the past with other people or other situations, and they had to lose you to appreciate what this connection was, so that you would eventually reunite and have this union again, for it to be manifested. Any other final messages? Yeah, they didn't see the love that they had for you in the past, but they definitely see it now, and they definitely feel it as well, I'm getting. They were at a crossroads in their life. You know, potentially they had certain beliefs. Maybe they didn't want to get married. Maybe they didn't want something serious. But if it kind of sounds a bit hypocritical, because, you know, if they didn't want a commitment or didn't want anything serious, but yet they may have had a traditional commitment with someone else and had children and a house and a mortgage, that sounds pretty traditional to me. So it kind of doesn't really make sense. But obviously everyone's story is different, guys. So what can we get here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? How do they feel about you? Yeah, they feel heartbroken because they caused a load of drama in your life, most likely because of their indecisiveness and being up in their head, unsure about the connection with you and them. They're feeling a lot of pain as of right now because you could be focusing on yourself. Yeah. This person wants to revive the connection with you here with the Four of Cups, and they're hoping that you can take their cup of love after they most likely rejected yours, because they feel this strong love for you, but also this connection with the Emperor. You could be dealing with a divine masculine who wants a new beginning and a second chance with Judgment and the Six of Cups and the Magician and the Four of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune, guys. Wow. Yeah, this person sees that you and them are meant to have more because there is love between you with the King of Cups and the Emperor. They are on their way to you, but they know that they've got some explaining to do for hurting you or breaking your heart from the past. They're hoping that you don't break their heart if they were to come back in. They want to show you that they have this interest and this love for you. They're hoping that you've healed enough so that if they do come back around into your life, that you can be receptive to working on the connection, because there is a lot of happiness here once you kind of work on yourself, and this in turn, you listening to you and your inner child, as it were, I'm getting, is attracting this person back in. Yeah, Eight of Cups. This person knows that you feel weary and that you're kind of ready to fold in the towel or drop the towel in relation to this connection, because there's something that hasn't been happening between you for quite some time. You could be dealing with a Leo. Any other final messages? Yeah, Six of Cups. This person's in love with you. The Emperor. This person's in love with you and they want to bring justice to your connection. They haven't been able to let you go. They know their heart was blocked in the past, but what they truly want is this long-term stable commitment with you here. And they want you and them to be on the same wavelength. It's going to be very shocking when this person comes in, because they're going to take action. King of Wands energy. Because there's this love between the two of you with the Ace of Cups. They can't deny their feelings anymore for you. They've tried. They've definitely tried, but they can't do that. They know that being with you, you are the right person for them. But they will eventually show you the love that they have for you, but they were afraid before to confess and show the love. Look at that. Leo energy, again with the Strength card. They didn't have the courage to show you before, but they will do now. Because you're a wish fulfillment and a dream come true with the Nine of Cups. And they're making plans to come forward towards you after being in indecisiveness on the fence. Because now they see who you are to them. The Emperor to the Empress. Empress to the Emperor. They know that most likely you are a high-level soulmates, divine counterparts, twin flames, divine feminine, divine masculine, and that you are meant to be coming forward towards each other in some sort of sacred union between you. So this is a very spiritual connection, guys. So obviously only please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, but this is going to be the end of the reading, okay? So I hope that you have enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. If you do enjoy the video, hitting that like button is a massive thank you so much with that, because it really does help with getting the messages out there, guys, to people who may need to see it at this time. So I really do appreciate you all. I hope that you have a wonderful Valentine's. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and sending love and light your way. Bye for now.